Heaven has been trying to speak, and this time you finally paused long enough to hear. You are here on purpose, and your spirit knows it even if your mind doesn't. Listen closely, because what is coming is meant for your heart and not your ears. This is not coincidence. This is divine timing wrapped inside a whisper. Heaven is leaning toward you, and the angels are speaking your name. A revelation is unfolding now, and it will change the way you see everything. Your heart has been waiting quietly, and now the answer is finally arriving. What you are about to hear is sacred, and it carries the weight of destiny. You have been pulled into this moment by a force greater than your pain. You were chosen for this message, and this message was chosen for you. Your next relationship will shock everyone around you, and even you will struggle to believe it. But breathe deeply now, because your spirit is about to expand in ways you never expected. You have carried so much heaviness, and heaven has witnessed every silent moment of it. Type amen if you feel God is speaking to you right now. The heartbreak you thought no one saw was seen clearly by the one who made you. You asked why love hurts, and heaven listened to every trembling word. You wondered why people leave, and why loyalty seems so rare. You gave everything you had, and it felt like you received almost nothing in return. You've questioned your worth in the dead of night, and heaven held you every time. You tried to be strong even when you were breaking, and you tried to smile even when you were sinking. But deep inside, you feared that love might not be meant for you anymore. You wondered if something about you was unlovable, unseen, or too much. Heaven has watched every tear fall, and not one of them was wasted. Every time you said, "I can't do this anymore," I lifted you without you realizing it. Every time you felt alone, angels were stationed around you even in the dark. You survived storms that were designed to destroy you. And yet here you are, still breathing. Your resilience is louder in heaven than your cries were on earth. What you lost was painful, but what is coming will redeem every shattered piece. Your next relationship is not ordinary, and it is not born from your past patterns. It is divine, unexpected, healing, and aligned with your highest timeline. Comment "I receive IT" if you're ready for your miracle. This connection will appear suddenly, and it will make sense of everything that didn't. You won't have to beg for clarity, because this person will speak love fluently. You won't have to question their intentions, because their soul will recognize yours instantly. You won't have to chase their attention, because their heart will run toward you naturally. This love will come with peace, and the peace will feel like a home you forgot existed. This relationship will make others say, "I didn't see that coming," because heaven kept it hidden. Even you will blink in disbelief, wondering how something so right arrived so suddenly. But heaven needs you to know this. Your heartbreak was preparation, not punishment. Your loneliness was pruning the old, not denying you the new. Your isolation was sacred, because heaven needed to reset your spirit before revealing your blessing. You were being prepared, shaped, softened, and purified for a higher kind of love. The love you prayed for acquired the version of you that exists now, not the version you were before. Heaven is shifting your atmosphere, and angels are clearing the path ahead of you. The delays were divine protection, and the rejections were redirections. What felt like loss was really alignment, and what felt like endings were disguised beginnings. Your next relationship is part of your destiny, and it carries purpose far deeper than romance. This person will honor your heart, and you will feel spiritually seen in ways you've never experienced. They will wipe away the doubts you carried alone, and they will love you in a way that heals your past. Heaven is orchestrating this union now, and nothing can stop what has been written. You are being prepared for something big, and the heavens celebrate your readiness. Your time is approaching quickly, and the breakthrough will come faster than you imagine. Do not lose hope now, because the miracle is already moving toward you. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. And you are not hard to love. Heaven's eyes are on you. And divine timing is working in silence. Hold your heart steady, because what is coming will feel like grace poured directly into your soul. The next chapter of your life will feel like a divine surprise, and love will return with a glow you thought you'd lost forever. You are safe. You are guided, and you are deeply loved by heaven. Stay open, stay patient, and stay expectant. Your blessing is closer than you think. The heavens are still speaking, and you are still being drawn into this moment with purpose. Your heart is opening slowly, and the light is beginning to return where darkness once lived. You have felt forgotten, but in truth, you were being carefully hidden for the right soul. You were kept out of sight, so the wrong ones could no longer find you, and so the right one could be revealed at the perfect time. Type 333 if you believe angels are guiding you. The loneliness you walked through is not empty, because angels walk beside you in every silent room. You thought no one understood your pain, but heaven understood it deeply. You thought your heartbreak was the end, but it was really the clearing before the blessing. You thought you were being broken, but you were actually being rebuilt from the inside out. You thought you were losing everything, but you were actually being positioned for something greater. Every disappointment was a divine redirection, and every closed door was a holy protection. You did not fail at love, because love cannot fail when heaven is preparing it. You simply outgrew the places where your heart no longer belonged, and your soul refused to stay where it wasn't valued. You have cried enough tears to baptize your future, and now heaven is ready to restore you. The angels have watched you grieve, and now they are preparing to watch you rise. The weight on your chest is lifting slowly, because your spirit is being strengthened again. You are stepping into a season where clarity replaces confusion, and truth replaces fear. The shadows that chased you before cannot enter the space you are moving into now. You are leaving behind the versions of yourself that tolerated mistreatment, and you are embracing the version of you that heaven always saw. The pain that once consumed you is turning into wisdom, and wisdom is turning into power. Your heart is learning how to trust again, and heaven is guiding that process gently. The one who is coming into your life will treat your soul like sacred ground, and they will walk carefully with their love. This person will not trigger your wounds, because they will be part of your healing. They will not take from you selfishly, because they will know how to pour into you deeply. They will not leave when things get difficult, because they will be woven into your destiny. This connection will feel like recognition, and your soul will remember them even if your mind does not. They will approach you with honesty, and their presence will feel like safety wrapped in human form. They will speak to your spirit, not your insecurity, and their words will feel like home. This love will not confuse you, because clarity will walk with it like a shadow. This love will not drain you, because peace will hold it together tenderly. This love will not scare you, because heaven will whisper, "This is it. Trust this." You may not see it coming, but heaven has already set it in motion. Your story is shifting quietly, and the change will appear suddenly. What once felt impossible is becoming possible now. Because your season has turned, things are aligning behind the scenes, and your future is opening like a dawning sky. You have struggled long enough, and heaven is declaring, it is time. Time for restoration, time for renewal, and time for a love that mirrors your soul. You are not the same person you were before the heartbreak, and that is why the blessing will feel different. You have healed in ways you do not even see yet, and that healing is what will attract the right soul toward you. Your energy is changing quietly, and the shift is calling in someone with a matching spirit. This person will meet you at the level you prayed for, and not the place you settled for. Heaven will not send you someone who repeats your past, because your past was the training, not the promise. Your promise comes next, and it carries the weight of divine timing. You are stepping into alignment without even realizing it, and love is stepping toward you at the same time. You will meet in a moment that feels ordinary, yet it will change everything for both of you. You will wonder how something so beautiful found you, and heaven will answer, because you were ready. You survived what was meant to break you, and now you will receive what is meant to bless you. Your soul is being lifted gently, and your heart is being guided toward something holy. The next relationship in your life is not a coincidence, because destiny does not operate by accident. Heaven has chosen the timing, prepared the person, and aligned the path for the two of you. The angels are already moving, clearing distractions, removing blockages, and preparing the connection. Everything that fell apart is making room for everything that is about to come together. Your spirit is rising, your heart is awakening, and your future is calling your name. Stay open to what heaven is doing, because the blessing will arrive when you least expect it. You are loved beyond measure, and you are guided more than you know. Rest your spirit now, because the next chapter of your life will unfold with divine tenderness. My dear child, you are not abandoned, and angels have been assigned to your journey since the moment you were born. I placed them beside you before your first breath, and they have followed you through every season of your life. They have stood near you in moments you felt alone, and they protected you when danger came too close. They have whispered strength into your spirit, and they have held back storms you never even saw. They have guarded you in your darkest hours, and they have rejoiced when you survived what was meant to break you. You have walked through valleys that frightened your heart, and angels have walked those valleys with you. You have stood in rooms filled with tension, and angels have stood around you like a shield. You have cried silently into your pillow, and angels have gathered your tears like precious drops of hope. You have felt fear press against your chest, and angels have pushed that fear away. You have felt the weight of the world on your shoulders, and angels have carried what you could not. My child, you never walked alone, not even for a moment. You never faced your pain without heaven standing beside you. You were never abandoned in your grief, and you were never forgotten in your sorrow. You were never left in the dark without a light, and you were never asked to be strong without help. You were covered by love even when you felt unworthy, and you were surrounded by heaven even when you felt unseen. I know there were nights when you wondered if anyone cared, and I was caring for you through every beat of your heart. I know there were days when you asked why life hurt so much, and I held you close through every ache. I know there were moments when you felt invisible, and I saw you clearly with endless compassion. I know there were seasons when people walked away, and I never stepped back from you. I know there were times when you doubted your worth, and I kept calling you precious. You have felt cut off from others, but you have never been cut off from me. You have felt abandoned by people, but you have never been abandoned by heaven. You have felt rejected by life, but you have always been accepted in my love. You have felt small in a world that moves too fast, but you are known deeply in my heart. You have felt lost in confusion, but angels have guided you even when you did not notice their presence. My dear child, I assigned angels to you because your soul is valuable. I assigned angels to you because your purpose is great. I assigned angels to you because your heart is tender. I assigned angels to you because you were born with divine intention. I assigned angels to you because I love you with a love that never fades. You may not see them with your eyes, but they stand close to your steps. You may not hear them with your ears, but they whisper peace into your thoughts. You may not feel them with your hands, but they place comfort on your spirit. You may not know their names, but they know yours with holy reverence. You may not understand their work, but they understand every detail of your journey. They were with you when your heart broke, and they carried the pieces gently. They were with you when you felt empty, and they covered you with warmth. They were with you when you wanted to give up, and they pulled you back toward life. They were with you when you questioned everything, and they protected you from despair. They were with you when you had nothing left, and they strengthened what remained inside you. My child, angels have been fighting for you long before you realized you needed protection. They fought against the heaviness that tried to crush your spirit. They fought against the shadows that tried to steal your hope. They fought against the wounds that tried to define your identity. They fought against the lies that tried to convince you you were alone. They fought against the fear that tried to silence your purpose. They will continue fighting for you because your story is not finished. They will continue guiding you because your path still has beauty ahead. They will continue protecting you because your heart is still healing. They will continue speaking truth into your thoughts because lies no longer deserve space in you. They will continue surrounding you because you are cherished beyond measure. You have survived storms that would have destroyed others, and angels were holding you through every wave. You have made it through nights that felt endless, and angels were praying over you with heavenly strength. You have risen from pain that tried to bury you, and angels rejoiced each time you chose life again. You have walked through seasons that tried to steal your faith, and angels protected the flame inside you. You have endured heartbreaks that left scars, and angels have been tending to your wounds with gentle hands. My dear child, you are not walking into your future alone either. Angels go before you to prepare the way. Angels stand behind you to guard what you have overcome. Angels walk beside you to support your next steps. Angels hover above you to cover you with peace. Angels rest around you to keep your spirit safe. Every day you wake is a sign that heaven has purpose for your life. Every breath you take is a reminder that you are still chosen. Every moment you exist is proof that you are held by something greater than pain. Every step you make is guided by a presence that will not fail you. Every tear you cry is caught by hands that refuse to let your suffering be meaningless. You are surrounded by love even when you do not feel it. You are guided by wisdom even when you do not hear it. You are strengthened by grace even when you do not see it. You are protected by angels even when you forget they are near. You are wrapped in my presence even when you do not sense it. My child, you are never alone, because I never let go. You are never unwanted, because I chose you before time began. You are never unprotected, because angels stay near your steps. You are never forgotten, because your name is written in my heart. You are never without hope, because I am shaping your future with love. Rest in this truth. My precious one, you are held. You are guarded. You are cherished. You are safe. You are mine. My dear child, I am still speaking to you. And I want these words to settle softly into the deepest parts of your heart. You are not walking alone, and you never have. Even in the moments when everything felt silent, you are not facing your trials by yourself, because angels have surrounded you like a quiet army of light. You are not stepping into the unknown without guidance, because heaven is lighting your path even when you cannot see the glow. You are not wandering without purpose, because every step you take carries meaning in ways you do not yet understand. I have watched you through seasons of confusion, and I have held you through storms that shook your faith. I have seen the tears that fell when no one was there to comfort you, and I gathered each one with care. I have stood near you when your heart felt empty, and I whispered reassurance into the spaces that ached the most. I have guided you through decisions you feared, and I have strengthened you when your courage faltered. I have never left your side, not even for a breath. and I never will. My child, the angels I assign to you move with purpose that you cannot see with your human eyes. They stand in the corners of your room when you sleep, and they guard your spirit from attacks meant to discourage you. They walk beside you when you feel weak, and they hold back heaviness that tries to suffocate your hope. They surround you when your heart breaks, and they tend to the wounds that people cannot reach. They rejoice when light fills your mind, and they stand taller when you choose faith over fear. You have never been unprotected, and you have never been outnumbered. You have never been without help, and you have never been without support. You have never been an orphan in this world, and you have never been unseen by the heavens. You have never been forgotten in your suffering, and you have never been unseen in your healing. You have always been covered by love. Even in moments you felt hardest to love, I know the thoughts that have tired your spirit, and I am replacing them with peace that does not waver. I know the fears that have held you back, and I am breaking their grip on your heart. I know the memories that still sting when you remember them, and I am softening them with gentle healing. I know the questions you still carry, and I am bringing answers that will calm your soul. I know the uncertainty you face, and I am guiding each decision with wisdom beyond your understanding. My child, there are angels who walk with you into every room, whether you feel them or not. There are angels who stand guard when you travel, keeping accidents and harm away from your path. There are angels who keep watch over your emotional wounds, helping you release what hurts you. There are angels who whisper truth to counter the lies that try to enter your mind. There are angels who shield your heart from heaviness that tries to rest on your shoulders. Even when you feel numb, you are protected. Even when you feel unsure, you are guided. Even when you feel abandoned by people, you are held by heaven. Even when you feel overwhelmed, you are surrounded by strength not your own. Even when you feel small, you are guarded by greatness you cannot see. You may not always understand why you survived what others did not, but I preserved you with intention. You may not understand why certain doors closed, but angels pushed them shut to redirect your steps. You may not understand why some people left your life, but their presence would have dimmed your light. You may not understand why the path has been long, but every mile has been shaping your endurance. You may not understand why the healing takes time, but slow healing goes deeper and lasts longer. My dear child, you are not abandoned even when your feelings tell you otherwise. Your feelings are temporary, but my presence is eternal. Your pain will pass, but my love will remain. Your fear will fade, but my protection will stay. Your doubt will quiet, but my voice will still speak. I am holding you in ways you cannot see, and I am carrying you in moments you cannot carry yourself. I am guiding you through seasons that confuse you, and I am teaching you to trust even when you do not understand. I am restoring what life tried to break inside you, and I am giving you strength that will never fade. I am preparing blessings that will bring peace to your soul, and I am opening doors that will bring purpose to your days. I am sending clarity into places that once felt dark, and I am filling your future with hope that will not disappoint you. My child, you have cried prayers that felt unanswered, but I heard every word that trembled from your soul. You have waited for signs you did not see, but I was speaking through small moments you overlooked. You have hoped for change that felt distant, but change has been happening inside you quietly. You have wanted relief from heavy burdens, but I am lifting them from you one layer at a time. You have wished you were stronger, but I am teaching you strength through your healing. You are not alone in the darkness, because angels light your path even when your eyes cannot see. You are not alone in your pain, because angels comfort you when no one else knows your struggle. You are not alone in your confusion, because angels guide your mind when your clarity is shaken. You are not alone in your waiting, because angels prepare what is coming toward you. You are not alone in your healing, because angels stand guard as your heart becomes whole again. My dear child, if you could see the protection around you, you would never fear again. If you could hear the prayers spoken over you, you would never doubt your worth. If you could feel the love surrounding you, you would never question your place in this world. If you could see the battles angels fought for you, you would understand your survival was not an accident. If you could see how heaven values you, you would never again wonder if you matter. You matter to me more than you know. You matter to heaven more than you feel. You matter in ways beyond what the world can measure. You matter because I created you with intention. You matter because I love you without condition. So rest, my child, in the truth that you are never abandoned. Rest in the truth that angels walk with you. Rest in the truth that heaven defends you. Rest in the truth that I am guiding you. Rest in the truth that you are safe. You are loved. You are guarded. You are chosen. And you are mine. Your spirit is shifting quietly, and heaven is guiding every step without you realizing it. You are walking into a season where love will feel gentle again, and trust will feel possible again. You have been holding your heart with caution, but soon you will hold it with hope. Your soul has been tired for too long, and now heaven is preparing to refresh you. Every night, you whispered prayers you weren't sure anyone heard, but heaven recorded every word. You asked for a love that wouldn't hurt you, and that request became a command in the heavens. You asked for someone honest, and heaven separated you from those who couldn't be. You asked for someone loyal, and heaven removed those who were only temporary. You asked for someone who could see you deeply, and now heaven is sending someone who recognizes your soul. You thought people walked away because you were unworthy, but they left because the next person needs all of you. Your heart is too precious to be mishandled, and heaven refused to let the wrong hands hold it. The one approaching your life will value you in ways you've never experienced, and you will feel the difference immediately. They will not play with your emotions, because their intention will be pure from the start. They will not hide their feelings, because they will know what they carry for you is real. They will not make you compete for their attention, because their heart will be focused on you naturally. This connection will feel protected, and your spirit will relax for the first time in a long time. You will not question their loyalty, because their actions will speak louder than any promise. You will not feel insecure around them, because they will bring out the strongest version of you. You will not feel confused by them, because their clarity will bring you peace. Your soul will feel recognized, not judged, and that recognition will feel holy. The person coming toward you is not intimidated by your depth, because they have depth of their own. They will match your intensity, and their presence will awaken parts of you that you thought were gone. This is a connection aligned by heaven, and what heaven aligns cannot be interfered with by man. Your next relationship is written into your destiny, and destiny cannot be delayed forever. Everything is accelerating in the spirit, and you will soon see the physical signs. You may meet them unexpectedly, or you may reconnect with someone whose soul changed alongside yours. But hear this clearly. It will not be someone from your past who hurt you repeatedly. Heaven will not recycle someone who misused your heart, because divine love does not return you to old pain. This is new. This is sacred. And this is designed specifically for the healed version of who you are becoming. Heaven is excited for you, and the angels are preparing you in ways you don't even see. They are strengthening your intuition, so you will recognize what is real. They are clearing your energy, so you do not attract anything beneath your worth. They are protecting your heart, so the right person enters gently and with intention. You will feel a shift before they arrive, like something inside you is expanding quietly. Your dreams may change. Your thoughts may soften, and your spirit may feel lighter. These are signs that heaven is making space for what is coming. Your confidence will grow subtly, because the new version of you is being activated. You will feel less attached to past pain, because it no longer matches your destiny. You will feel a strange peace, as if something beautiful is approaching even though you can't see it yet. Trust that feeling, because it is heaven's whisper announcing what is on the way. The angels are removing fear from your heart, because fear cannot live where divine love is entering. You are being aligned with someone whose soul will feel familiar, as if you've known them long before this life. This connection will be spiritual first, emotional second, and romantic third. The spiritual foundation will make everything else stable, and the emotional connection will make everything else safe. This person will not be perfect, but they will be intentional, and intention is sacred. They will choose you with clarity, and their choice will not shake even when storms come. You will finally experience a love that feels like partnership, not struggle. You will finally experience a connection where communication feels natural, not forced. You will finally experience a bond where both hearts move toward each other equally. Your next relationship will shock the people around you, because it will come at a time they least expect. It will shock you as well, because it will feel too aligned to be coincidence. But heaven wants you to know, this is not shock. This is divine orchestration. Your heart is ready even if you don't realize it, and your spirit is stronger than you think. Prepare gently, because your next chapter is approaching with quiet footsteps and holy timing. You are protected, you are cherished, and you are guided by a love far greater than the pain you endured. Rest now, because what is coming will feel like the love story heaven always intended for you to have. Your spirit is awakening slowly, and heaven is guiding the transformation with care. You may not feel it happening, but something inside you is changing for the better. The pain is loosening its grip on your heart, and hope is beginning to take its place. You have carried sorrow for too long, and now heaven is replacing it with strength. The heaviness that followed you through past seasons is lifting quietly, and you will soon realize how free you feel. Your soul has been yearning for peace, and heaven is finally answering that prayer. You have been learning through heartbreak, but now you will learn through love. You have been shaped by loss, but now you will be shaped by connection. You have been stretched by pain, but now you will be expanded by healing. This next relationship is not just a blessing, because it is a divine turning point in your story. It will feel like the moment the sun rises after the longest night, and your heart will breathe differently. You will feel seen in ways that remind you of who you truly are, and not who pain convinced you to be. This person coming toward you will understand your depth, and they will not fear it. They will honor your sensitivity, and they will recognize it as one of your greatest strengths. They will speak gently to the parts of you that were once wounded, and those parts will begin to trust again. You will not have to shrink yourself this time, because they will love every layer of who you are. You will not be too much for them, because your intensity will match their capacity. You will not feel like you must earn their love, because their heart will move toward you willingly. This connection will not drain you, because it is not built on longing but on alignment. You will feel chosen without having to convince or prove, and that feeling will heal something deep inside you.